you go. Wow. Big. Goofy. Wow, looks good.
Well, I've had some good days, and I've had some worse, but none compared to the days that I've had with you. And I've had some high times, and I've had some cursed, but none compared to the times that I've had with you. I'd take out a loan for just one day alone, to run back the time in slow motion. I'd sell my guitars, I'd spend life behind bars, to take one more trip through the story night. 'Cause this was the best day of my life. Thanks for the best day of my life.
Patrick, I first sensed you were important to me when I started listening to your favorite song at the time, Anything by Catfish and the Bottlemen, when we first met, nonstop. That song was not even in the same universe of music genres I liked. It was what I considered loud, annoying music. We've now officially been married for 4 years. After our small backyard reception in 2019, this is now our second time standing in front of everyone, reaffirming our commitment to each other. My love for you has only grown since then.
So I've always been told that the best things come in threes. 3 is a lucky number in Chinese culture. I'm one of 3 siblings, and Kristina was born on 6/3. With that, I'll share 3 things I love about you, along with 3 vows. The first is a trait I call joyful luckiness. I had a conversation with someone wise recently. One thing that stuck out was that he considered feeling lucky one of the most important traits in living a fulfilling life. I see that in you every day. If you're feeling down the night before, you'll feel better the next day. You never get stuck in negativity. Hard things come constantly, but you always overcome them. Even when you're having a hard day, you're able to take a step back and find something positive, something to laugh about, to lift yourself. You came to the Bay without knowing anyone, and almost from nothing, you were able to make so many amazing friends, kickstart your career, and build a fulfilling life. My first vow is to do whatever I can to help you continue to feel joyful and lucky. The second thing I love about you is your warmth and how you support me. I love your smile, I love your laugh, I love that your name starts with a K and not a CH. There are so many things that I love about you. My last vow is to support you in your convictions, to listen to what you want, and to help you achieve the life you want to live.
Our first date almost didn't happen. The dating app we were talking on crashed on the day of our first date. That could have been the end of it. But then I received a message request from a stranger named Patrick Liu on Facebook a few minutes before our meeting time. It turns out we were literal neighbors across the street from each other, and I made it to the date basically on time. I thank fate for letting us collide in cyberspace, and I thank you for using your will and wits to shift fate in our favor against all technological odds. I have watched you put your all into whatever your current thing is. You inspire me to approach life with the same intention and focus every day. Thank you for always encouraging me to see a different perspective, step outside my comfort zone, and challenging me to believe in myself. I promise to keep being on the same team as you and take on life together. I love you with all my heart.
Thanks for the best day of my life.
When she told me about Patrick, I can really truly feel the commitment and the love, even through the phone calls. I think he is truly the person for my sister. I'm very, very proud of you, Kristina. I think you're definitely killing it here in Berkeley.
If I asked Patrick, how are things going with Kristina? Do you see a long future with her? And he looked at me, he gave me 2 quick nods, and he went, yeah. And that's all I needed to know, that this was it. This was his person.
Though you have stolen Kristina from me, I know you have always been her rock and had made her so happy. And to my dearest Kristina, our younger selves would be so proud to see that we're still best friends and the person that we have become today.
Kristina and Patrick, your actions prove that with your love and care for each other, you can take on any new experiences together as husband and wife.
For those of you who were at one of their other 2 or 3 or 4 weddings, you've probably heard some of this before. So I was reflecting today on, what has changed really since this last wedding. I remember I was so excited to see Kristina push Patrick to be a little bit more like her. And unfortunately, I didn't realize she'd accept him so fully as he is. Maybe what I love so much about Pat and Kristina is how much they really haven't changed at all. They bring a youthful excitement, a curiosity about the world, and a belief that anything is possible if you really just put yourself out there and are willing to try.
One thing I admire about Patrick is his willingness to confidently express himself about all of his opinions, uninhibited, even when they're wrong. Kristina brings a calming presence to their relationship, which keeps Patrick grounded and humble. She has a strength that's equivalent to Patrick's, but in a much more quiet and graceful way. Their energies complement each other perfectly, and I know that they will continue to push each other to grow in ways that were not possible before.
今天是如周家大喜的日子，大家聚集在这边，非常高兴。40年前，周家跟伯克莱的人，这个看不见的缘分，也牵连他们2个新人在这边展开共同的生活。
非常感谢你们培养了玉文这么优秀的孩子，我们全家人都很喜欢他们。今天我们欢聚一堂，共同见证他们的小2口喜结连理，共度余生。让我们一起祝福他们。Cheers， 干杯！
I see grass green, red roses tall. I see them bloom for me and you. I see skies blue, the clouds of white, the bright blessing day, the dark second night. And I think to myself, what wonderful